Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. This is not the video that I had planned to put out for today. I had planned something completely different, but I wanted to let you know what's going to be going on the channel over the next few weeks. And of course that is all going to be shaped by the effects of the coronavirus. So this is actually my second attempt at making this video, because I made it and then had to update it because new information is coming in all the time. I'm actually filming this on Saturday afternoon, the 14th of March. The video is going out in about 2 hours. And what I wanted to let you know was what's actually happening here in Spain and how that's going to affect my landscape photography and what I'll be able to do on this channel over the next few weeks. As of Friday night or midnight on Friday night, Saturday, Spain was on a state of alert, which basically means that the kinds of actions that could only be recommended previously are now able to be made law. As of midnight on Friday night as well, in the Valencia region, which is where I am, there was a measures put in place where they closed all bars, restaurants, cafes, clubs, casinos, gyms, museums, basically social gathering places, by law, and they're closed for the next 14 days or 15 days at least. And in addition to that, there have been closures of public beaches, or closures of beaches and parks. And certainly the coastal regions, there's been quite an influx of people coming in from inland cities and coming to the coastal regions, presumably to try and get away from the restrictions that are in place in places like Madrid. But of course, because they're coming here to holiday homes, there's an increased risk that they're bringing the coronavirus with them. So these measures, I think, were put in place to try to encourage them to effectively self-isolate, and everybody else as well. There has until now not been any restriction on actually moving around. You're able to go out, but obviously you can't go to places that are closed. And my initial thoughts on this were that I would still be able to go out and do landscape photography and make videos, but I wasn't really convinced it was the responsible and ethical thing to do, even though legally I'd have been able to do it, and even though going out, on my own where there's no other people is very low risk either for me or anybody else, I wasn't convinced it was the responsible thing to do. But since then, new information has come in which seems to indicate that with effect from Monday morning, it appears that Spain is going completely on lockdown. And what that means basically is you have to stay in your homes unless you have certain specific reasons for being out. And those reasons include food shopping, medical appointments, caring for elderly or caring for children, and similar things. So it's a real need to go out for something specific. And clearly me going out to do some photography is not one of those things. So although I'd pretty much decided I was going to do the responsible thing, it appears that the decision's been taken out of my hands anyway. So what does that mean for the channel going forwards? Well, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up, because I have got some things already in the pipeline. So I actually have 3 videos in the pipeline. The one that was due to come out tonight will now be coming out on Wednesday. I'm just checking the date, Wednesday the 18th. And that was actually an office-based one anyway. I shot that in here. It's my 12-month review of my 3-legged thing Brian tripod. So it's a gear-related video. I do have another video finished and ready to go. And that is a video I did where I went out on a trip earlier this week, and I was trying to find compositions and images that were a bit different to my normal stuff. And that video will be coming out on Saturday the 21st. Yesterday I did go out and shoot some images and some video. That is still in the editing process at the moment and will be probably for another day or so. But I'm going to hold off on that one, and I will publish that on Saturday the 28th. So that means on Wednesday the 25th I don't have any video planned. But what I will probably do is do an in-office video on that day. That will be a, you know, maybe it'll be a gear video or a post-processing video, or, you know, some kind of tips and tricks video. I don't know yet. I'll come up with something. And if you've got ideas of things you'd like me to cover, then please let me know. After the 28th, we're actually going to be out of March and into April. And of course, we don't know what the situation is going to be like then. The likelihood is that on the 1st of April, which will be the next scheduled video, that will probably end up being another in-office type video. That will be Wednesday, the 1st of April. And again, that will be tips and tricks, post-processing, or you know, some kind of gear type discussion. And again, if you've got ideas, please let me know. However, at that point, obviously I'm going to have to take stock. We'll have to see what the situation is. Is it going to be appropriate for me to be going back out again and doing more photography? If it is, great, I shall get back to a normal schedule. If not, then I'll have to consider what my schedule is going to be going forwards. Obviously, I can still do, you know, in-office videos if I can't get out, but I don't think I really want to be putting out 2 of those a week. So it may be that if things haven't settled down in a couple of weeks' time, I'll back off to 1 video a week. We'll see what happens. That's really it. I just wanted to let you know what was going on, and hopefully you'll stick with me through this, and hopefully wherever you are, you're keeping safe, avoiding the problems that the coronavirus seems to be bringing to the entire world. I hope you stay healthy. I hope you manage to work around it, and I hope that we can all get back to some semblance of normality as soon as possible. And that's really it. I'm not going to put out any messages about liking, sharing, subscribing or anything like this on this particular video. It doesn't feel like the kind of video to do it on. But hopefully I'll see you on the upcoming videos. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Bye.